So, our topic for tonight is a bit different. It's a special one. It's Carnivore YouTube Awards, and we have a few categories. I think we have 6 different categories, and we're each going to give our award winner in each category. We don't know, like I don't know who Johnny picked for the different the winners of the categories, and he doesn't know who I picked. So we'll both find out at the same time. Let's go straight into the first category here and just get right off the bat. Let's get started. So the first one here is best small channel. This is less than 10,000 subscribers. So I'm going to let you go first.
All right. Like I said, Brian, you haven't seen mine and I haven't seen yours. Answers that is. And I would encourage other people, if you guys have been to Brian's his spreadsheet that he made with all these ones on there, or if you have one that you just want to mention, go ahead and put it in the comments. We'd love to see that. But my small influencer, and this is a guy that I have just fallen in love with. This guy, I found him maybe about 2 months ago. His name is Dave Reid. His channel is Fuzzy Road to Health. And this guy's lost a couple hundred pounds, maybe 250 pounds. He went through a terrible experience recently where I think his apartment complex he lived in burned down and he was displaced, and he stayed the course and he did fantastic. So if you guys haven't checked out Fuzzy Road to Health, Dave Reid, give him a look. He's a very entertaining and a very inspiring guy. I love him to death.
Yeah, that is a good one. And by the way, as we're giving our picks, we want you to give your picks in the comments as well.
Absolutely.
And I did see one in here already. Paul said semi-retired Bob. That's definitely a good one. I will give my pick in a second. Carnivore Junkie is here, so I want to say hello. Carnivore Junkie.
Hello.
Galveston, Texas. Okay. I'm gonna put mine in the comment here, and then I'll paste it in. Mine is Robyn Herron, known as Carnivorous Grandma.
Yep.
So here you go. That's her channel name if you want to go check it out. I did an interview with her, I don't know, I want to say maybe 6 months ago. And it was great. But if you go to her channel, like she does a lot of interviews, she does stuff like with cooking and showing different things there. She does actually a lot of interviews, I think, with doctors too, I've seen. So go check out her channel. It's pretty cool. But that's our first category for best small channel.
Brian, are we just going to do one per category? Or I thought maybe we would do maybe a second one.
You can do a second one. I only did one. I just did like my award winner, but you could do a second one.
Well, here's the problem. All these channels are so good. They have such great information. They're entertaining. I love Robyn. I mean, I can't believe they didn't put her because I watch all her stuff. I've interacted with her on the Carnivore Roundtable back in the day. But my next one is kind of a lesser known one. The guy's only got like, I think 700 or 800 subscribers, but he's fantastic. And you and I actually talked about him offline last week. It's Big Anklevich on health. On health. Big Anklevich on health. I've been following him for longer than I've been carnivore, and the guy's just really, really dynamic. I love the way he promotes the diet, and he's just entertaining guy to watch. His videos typically tend to be shorter, 5, 6, 7 minutes, but he's really entertaining. He's been, fighting the good fight for I think about 5 years now, and I love him to death. If you guys get a chance, check out Big Anklevich on health. And I think it's at Big Anklevich on health 4055. But if you just look up Big Anklevich on the search bar, I'm sure you'll find his stuff.
I'm going to get it real quick here.
Yeah, give him a subscribe if you will. He's just a very entertaining person. He's lost over 100 pounds. He's reversed, like most of us, he's reversed sleep apnea, diabetes, heart trouble, high blood pressure. And he's just he comes across as a super sweet guy and family man. He's married and got kids, and I just love his channel. So if you get a chance, check him out, as well as all the others. Yeah, Big Anklevich. So check this guy out. Give him a sub. This guy needs to have, I don't know why he don't have 10,000 subs. He's that entertaining and that good.
Yep. Kooky agrees with you. I forget what was the first one you had, because I want to put their
Mine
channel
was
up here too.
Dave Reid. Fuzzy Road
That's
to Hell.
right.
Yeah.
Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a great guy.
I guess I could type all that in, Brian, if you want me to.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just getting it right off. I'm just getting it right off my spreadsheet.
Oh, cool. Yeah, good job. Yeah.
Pops up. There we go. So there's Dave Reid's channel, Fuzzy Road to Health.
Yeah, check him out. He's amazing.
Yep. All right. So that was our first category, best small channel. Do you want to go to the next category? Should we go to the next category?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going down the order that I got them in here. The next one is best large channel, more than 10K subs. And doesn't that one look larger than the small channel one did? Wait a second. It is. Look at that. Isn't that weird? I didn't plan that. I don't know how that worked. Okay. Best large channel, more than 10K subs. So I will let you go first again.
Well, I just have, let's see here. Is this large? Is this large influencer?
Yeah, so this is more than 10,000. I just said they're the large channels, even though they could be at 1 million. Who knows?
Sure. Well, my first one, and this may surprise some people, and maybe not, but this guy to me is one of the OGs. He's responsible, I think, for a lot of us through an indirect way of finding the carnivore way of eating. But my pick is going to Dante Ferrigno Freedom. I love his stuff. He's such a down to earth, humble guy. He was the first person I saw doing sprints. He was the first person to mention Dr. Sean O'Mara. So, and I love all this stuff, and I would like to see it. I'd like to live in a world where he makes his living being a carnivore influencer. He's still working a full-time job, but I love Dante Ferrigno. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Ferrigno Freedom, but that would be my number one.
Yep. All right. That's a good one, Dante. I didn't pick Dante, but that is a good one. I remember early on when I was doing carnivore, watching his channel. I also watched somebody else's channel, who is the person I'm going to pick here in a second. But Paul said Eric Westman, so that's Dr. Westman. That's a good one. And we do have a doctor category, by the way, so we're going to get to doctors at some point here. But I am going to put mine in here, and I know I'm making you wait while I do this, but mine, this person is kind of like, if I can, sort of like my idol within carnivore. When I first started carnivore, he was early on starting carnivore as well, and I kind of got to watch him sort of from the beginning and watch kind of his journey. But he did a lot of interviews with people and so forth, just great. And it is Dave Mack at No Carb Life, I believe is the channel name, but it's at Zero Carb. So here it is on the screen here, so you can see his channel in case you don't already know. I bet you everybody already knows about him, because he actually, the other day, he just went past 100,000 subscribers, as a matter of fact. So congrats, Dave. But he is my pick for best large channel. Do you have a second one, like the last time too?
Dave was my next one. The thing about Dave's channel, and I'm sure everybody here, if you don't follow Dave Mack, you need to, is he has done a fantastic job. I think he's interviewed, correct me if I'm wrong, Brian, but hadn't he interviewed like 1,000 people or something? 100 people?
Yeah, he's over 1,000.
And from all different countries,
if I'm not mistaken.
All different countries, all walks of life. Everybody's got a lot of similarities in their stories, and he's interviewed me twice. But the way he kind of just says, how did you find carnivore? And he lets the person give their story, their testimony, and he doesn't really interrupt. He'll prompt the conversation when it needs to, but he just gives everybody else a platform to share their testimonial. And that's the beauty of Dave Mack. I remember when he quit his full-time job, which I think was a really good job. He left his full-time employment to pursue this, and he just went for it, and God bless him. And I think he's doing pretty well, and I hope he continues to do very well. And he is a very important part of this community. But man, he stepped out on faith to quit his job and do this full time. And he, you know, like I know, Brian, if you, as hard as he works, he'd probably be better off back at his job, because this is much harder than people think. Dave is just committed to helping everybody get healthier and learn the truth about nutrition. So that was my second pick.